but we're going to skip through to the 2018 CrossFit Games,
Yeah,
and leading into these games, and you dislocated your shoulder towards the end of 2017, and
yeah,
you talk about this games is where you learnt the most
yeah.
about CrossFit, and it almost kind of was a bit of a turning point for you in your CrossFit career. So can you tell me about those 2018 CrossFit Games?
Yeah, so 2017, I was doing a qualifier for DFC, and I dislocated my shoulder and overhead squat. I didn't
Mm,
think it was like that bad at the time, but then I went to we were over in the UK, and I went to a specialist and stuff, and they were like, "Yeah, you should probably get it sorted." So I
mm,
ended up having surgery on it, and they fixed everything. So at least I had that peace of mind that everything was fixed. Like it wasn't
mm,
like I just rehabbed it. I got it fixed and then rehabbed it. And again, like after the Achilles thing, that was like nothing. Like it was frustrating, but I knew that I'd through it before, and you know that it's going to benefit you in somehow, some way.
mm,
So it was good. But like once it was done, but yeah, then I went into 2018. I sort of had this like pressure on myself from 2017, like not from anyone, just for myself, to sort of try get better than you did the year before. But
mm,
CrossFit doesn't really work like that. Like it depends on the year, it depends how you've been training, it depends on what comes up and things like that. And I think I just sort of like played into everyone else's game as well, and sort of like tried to do things the way other people, like other athletes do, like maybe like be on a camp and everything got really serious or whatever, but that doesn't
mm,
really work for me. Like you've got to sort of go with what sort of training works for yourself and like what sort of environment and how you do everything. And I just sort of got to the point in 2018 where I felt a bit burnt out, and it was almost
mm,
like, oh, I'm sick of it now. I'm not loving it like how I normally do, because I normally go on training sessions. I'm like, oh, this is what I want to do. Like, obviously, you have a shitty training session just about every week, and like
mm,
you're just worn out, run to the ground. But like, you're going to come back the next day and you're going to be okay. But it was sort of like I had a lot of it. And it got 2018. I enjoyed it, the games, but it was just sort of like I didn't feel like I was enjoying myself as I competed. And I'd get out
mm,
there and be like, oh, can I be bothered with this today? And like
mm,
that really upset me, because I should never feel like that if I wanted to do this, if I want to, something that I do enjoy. So why am I not enjoying it now when I'm at the CrossFit Games?
mm,
So then after the games, I sort of like came back and had time off, which was nice. And then sort of thought about it as more of like I need to focus on enjoying myself while I do it too. Like enjoy the training,
mm,
enjoy trying to get better at something that I'm terrible at or whatever.
mm,
And then competitions after that, I sort of like learned to know myself more while competing and what worked and what didn't work. And then I think that's what helped a lot the year later. Just
mm,
sort of coming into your own athlete and not worrying about anyone else, because you
mm,
can't do that in CrossFit. Doesn't matter what anyone else does, like it doesn't affect you.
mm.